Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, everybody. I always do this where I'm playing in my own ear. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in. We are back once again off of our long hiatus, shiny hunting in nowhere else but Digglett's Cave. It's been a bit, and I am so glad to be back. I hope everybody is doing wonderful, not minding the overgrown beard. Yeah, I think without further ado, we ought to just get into it. I've got to go to the mart. I've got to sell some nuggets. We've got to get a few potions just to be safe. And then we're going to get straight to it again. Shiny Poke Hunts, welcome in. Happy to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Cubbles, appreciate you being here. What's going on, my dude? Hope you're doing wonderful. Charizard Telephone, welcome on in. Hey, how is it? How is it? Thanks for stopping by today. I appreciate you being here. We'll try for 32 shiny Digglett, but only if it happens by chance. I don't think we're gonna make it any other way. I can only hope, though. Charmander stream exclusive. I think that'd be a cool idea. You might as well, Cubbles. What's stopping you? Yeah, we got to escape all these and then keep on heading on out. Hey, Hall of Fame, welcome on in. Thanks for popping in. What's new? How is the game audio, by the way? How is the balance between the game audio and the voice? Is anything too loud? Is it just right? Let me know. If it sounds unpleasant, I want to fix it. Okay, so we're just about there. Hey, Pokemon, welcome on in. What's new, my dude? What is new? Happy to have you here. 23 minutes till work, and what are you doing for work this day and age, Hall of Fame? It is me, that flange. I'm really excited to be hunting again. I've been thinking about it nonstop for the last couple of days, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Pokemon, are you doing some card streams, hanging out there? You doing some terror raids? What's the move today? I know you were breeding too for some shinies. Did you manage to get those? And fair enough, fair enough. If you want to save Charmander for Thursday, you might as well, dude. I'm smoking dabs and roaches last night and shaved my head. Are you happy with the decision? Or do you feel as if maybe you shouldn't have shaved your head? I've actually considered shaving my head in the last, I don't know, couple of years, and I never ended up doing it. Mostly because I don't think Jan would allow me to, but I think it's for the best that I didn't. Now, was it the smoking that caused you to shave your head, or did you just shave your head and that's a fun fact to go with it? So what are you hunting today, Cubbles? What are you hunting today? To everyone tuning in, thanks for popping by. Hope you're having a great one. Feel free to say hi in the chat if you so please. If you're shiny hunting, let me know what you're hunting. And if not, well, tell me about your day. How was it? How is it going today? Okay, so, first of all, forked that right up. Let's try that again. So first we need to sell. We need to sell some nuggets. Now the issue is there's a few consoles that you'll see a bunch have the nuggets in the bottom spot, and the rest have it in the top. I don't think you can manually move it, and if you can, please let me know, because I'm not sure how. Remember, if you haven't already, to drop a like on the stream. It is free. It is the best possible way to show support to the channel. And it helps bring this stuff back into your algorithm if you so do enjoy it. But what we're going to do here is... So we're going to go to the bottom. Then go one up. And then everything that has it on the bottom will be able to sell at that point. So I'm going to switch off the consoles that don't have it at the bottom. Which is going to be console number 1... 3, 4, 5. Is that it? That is it. 1, 3, 4, and 5. All right, I'm gonna go turn those, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay. So what we should be able to do now is make a quick buck off of these Team Rocket supplied nuggets. So 1, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Now I don't want to sell too many of these at a time. I don't think there's a reason, because money can be lost. I did it because when I hang over, I can't sleep because I get... Oh, when you're hungover, you can't sleep because you get too hot. That's fair. I get that. Respectable. In Vandy's stream. Nice, nice. No card streams, though, right now, hey? So I say let's do 5 nuggets. Well, I don't know. How much is a potion? I think 3 nuggets should suffice. Now... these ones, also 3. And then we will verify these are all correct, and I'll do it at the exact same time. Okay. Awesome. You know, it's a little bit of a pain to do it that way, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I had a fun time with my birthday yesterday. I went to the game store, and he gave me some free PS2 games. Nice, dude. What PS2 games did you score? That is friggin' awesome. I'm happy you had a great birthday. Okay, so 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yep, 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 yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Way she goes. That's how it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take your 15 grand. These all say the same thing, right? I don't want to fuck up my count here. Look at that. Selling stonks already. I'm trying for a Rowlet and trying for a 6 IV Pokemon instead of a shiny. Oh, so you're going for a 6 IV Rowlet. That's interesting. That's interesting. Nice, dude. So I guess we're in Super Potion land. What other stuff could we use? Could use a frickin' repel every once in a while. I will tell you that for free. Let's definitely get some super potions. We can get 21. I don't know 9 plus 10, but something's not adding up. I think 15 should suffice. Nice, okay. And then the rest we'll throw into Pokeballs. Now, here's the thing, you don't get Premier Balls. I don't get that. Or do those not exist in this game? Maybe I'm dumb, but so you buy 10. No Premier Balls. Do they come at a certain point? I don't get it. But, you know, I might sell a few more nuggets just so we can get some more essentials. I think we should do that. Oh, and they're already all on the... Oh, let's go. Okay, we can do... We'll take the 4, bring it down to an even 10. 990. Okay. Now, we're here to purchase. So, having some antidotes would be good. I see I don't have many in most of the bags, so... How'd that go up to 10 that quick? Yo, those counts are all off. Oh, no, dude. That is not good. I remember buying so many Ice Heals in Vermilion because I thought there were going to be Ice Pokemon like in previous gyms. You know, honestly, it's been so long since I've played, I don't even recall what is where at all. I've not even the slightest clue. I should, but I don't. I'm just gonna get 20 of everything. I feel like these are all necessary. Damn it. How does that happen? I don't understand why sometimes it just jumps up immensely for absolutely no foreseeable purpose. Hey, no worries. Thanks for being here, Hall of Fame. I appreciate you tuning in. And some more super potions. Look at that. Now we are locked and loaded. Absolutely full of items. So we've got... Oh, it's extra overcomplicated where all of the nuggets are now, though. Can you move items within here? Yeah, that's... I think they're all in pretty much the same place. I hope so. I don't know. But either way, we've got the items we need, and now we can go and hunt. So I'm going to save real quick. Just given the fact that we've topped up on some stuff that we may need, those potions will be necessary. So we're just going to head down into Digglett's cave and run around until we find something. I'm going to attempt to keep every console in the same place here, roughly. See, I wanted them all here. So it is what it is. Yeah, this'll work. Okay, so our first set of encounters of the day. Every time we do this, I'm surprised at how many Dugtrio come up, because they are a 5% encounter rate. But we've got a few Dugtrio, no shinies. And we're gonna keep on going. So we just want to get those other consoles up in the same spot. There we go. And now we can just keep this nice straight line and go back and forth until we find a shiny. It's been over a month since we have shiny hunted. We've been just doing Minecraft on the channel. For those of you who have not been tuned in the last little bit, that was because we were farming nuggets from Team Rocket. We were getting 999 of them. So we had essentially infinite money for the rest of the playthroughs. With that being said, life kind of got in the way. I did not have near as much time as I would have liked to, or I didn't put in near as much time as I would have liked to toward that. So it took a while, but we got it done, and here we are, friends. Here we are. Hope y'all are excited as I am, because I've got hours in me today, and I am ready to go until we find a shiny. I am prepared to stay. Not necessarily as late as I need to, but I'm prepared to stay close to my bedtime, which is probably the most adult-like thing I've said in months. With that being said, is anybody here hunting alongside other than Cubbles? And Cubbles, you're running 9 consoles? Sorry to hear about the headache. I know how it can be. Hey Mario, welcome on in. Thanks for being here. I hope you're having a great day today. How are things? You're so kind. You're so kind. How's stuff going with the hot dog stand? I know you got that thing running. Are you actively and regularly doing that? Make sure, Cubbles, if you haven't already, and everyone else here, it's important you stay hydrated. So let's make sure we all drink some water. Cheers to everybody here. It is healthy to stay hydrated, my friends. Health is your wealth. That's the true measure. Man, I got promoted to manager of a store now. Heck yeah, Mario. Congrats. Congrats. Give you a little right there. Heck yeah, dude. I hope you're proud of yourself for that. And now I have 0 time to manage the hot dog stand. Suffering from success. Dude. That's hype. Because now that just means you have to pay somebody to manage your hot dog stand. I think that is the move. Can you give me a thumbnail for the shiny Charmander hunt? Are you wanting me to make you one? Is that what you're asking? You'd have to give me ideas of what you want if you did. Like, kind of the... Like, I can, when I got some spare time, I can whip one up, yeah. But with that said, what are you kind of thinking for looks? Because I have my own way of doing them, but I don't know... I don't know exactly how that pertains to your wants, you know? I have to schedule a good time to do it. I mean, that's fair. You had to do that anyway. But it genuinely wouldn't be a bad idea to get yourself an employee. If you could. I don't know the logistics behind it, but... W Mario, heck yeah. Put all my favorite streamers on a playlist because I like to drink and chat. So many people will look at my profile and I managed to gather 177 views this weekend. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. So people are using you as a focal point for playlists. They're using you for your playlists, are they? I need a shiny Charmander in the thumbnail. Okay, so you want to send me an image file and I will add it to something, or do you just generally speaking, like that's just your general idea? Hey, Benjamin Davis, welcome on in. Thanks for tuning on in, dude. Hope you're having a great day so far. How's life? How's everything been recently? Hopefully life's treating you well. And you know what? I think just because I want to celebrate being back shiny hunting once again. I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna toss out these friggin' things. There y'all go. Just some little gift memberships out in the air for you. Mario, Shiny Pokehunts, Screamoo, Nick Rumble, Captain Gizmos, a Pillowy Bob. I don't know what that is. But I hope you guys enjoy your memberships. And thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate y'all being here. Heck yeah, Mario. You got the gifted. People are getting more viewers. Well, hey, fair enough, dude. That's a way to attract attention. You make a good playlist, people will use it, dude. That's just a funnel to wherever the playlist takes you. That's for sure. I just need help. Can't make thumbnails. Yeah, no, I can definitely help. With Canva putting a lot of its functions behind a paywall, it's becoming increasingly harder for me to make thumbnails because I frankly just I don't want to pay a monthly subscription for it, but they're really driving me to want to, because it'll be very, very useful. But I don't know. I still manage to get by. You just have to know what you're searching for. Rule of thirds is always important. Hey, of course, Mario. Of course. Always happy to toss out the gifted memberships. The 10 YouTube gives me anyway. 3,000 current phase encounters. We're at 1.185 million total Shiny Living Dex encounters, meaning the total amount of encounters we've done in search to complete the Shiny Living Dex. That's crazy. I haven't said those numbers in a long time, so when I look there and I see almost 1.2 million, that really just surprises the heck out of me, dude. Holy crap. I don't know what the heck that says, but welcome on in, Thonicorn. Is kinder are the Tinder, but for kids. Definitively, I can say I don't know. And I can guarantee that, but happy to see you here. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you tuning on in. Bro, what? Am I out of touch? Can I not read? Am I learning something new today? Yeah, not gonna lie, just don't know what you're saying there. I see a lot of Dugtrio come up in these encounters, and it just shocks me. Hey there, Ian. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we have Kinder eggs here, but I don't know if that's what he meant. I'm not quite sure. I'm perplexed, frankly. I'm shocked, broken, damaged. I'm confused. I mean, frankly, Thanacorn, calm, whatever that says. I suppose that's kind of the same thing. Femboys are still guys, no? So I think you're asking me if I'd rather call a spade or call a spade a spade. I can't really choose between two definitively identical things. Yeah, I do see there was an attempt to Pokemon. I think you're right. I don't know what that joke was. Appreciate you being here, nevertheless. Is it hard to set up the consoles to keep them in line with each other? Thank you for your question, Ian. I would say depends on what you mean by set up the consoles. If you mean just by like turning them on and getting them to function together as I do to Shiny Hunt, it takes a little bit of time, but it's not tough. I just have to hot swap the what the heck is it called? The Game Boy Player boot disc into all of the consoles. So I have one disc for the 16 Japanese consoles and one disc for the 16 English consoles. So I set up 2 at a time. It takes like 10 minutes or so. As far as actually running the setup itself, it's all controlled by the singular controller, so it's not too bad to control. But I think more so what you were getting at was keeping them together, moving fluidly, right? And it can be a pain at times, but when you are somewhere that doesn't have a bunch of grass encounters, somewhere where you can just walk openly. Oh, goodness. Benjamin Davis, thank you very much. Everybody, W Benjamin down below for the 10 gifted. Thanks, dude. That's so kind of you. Heck yeah, I appreciate you, dude. That's awesome. Shout out Unlucky Gamer, Ryan, Omni the Lux, Osmosis, Kevin Paul, Campy, and Shram, Pay Me and Pancakes, Fireboy, and P Zinga, the legendary one. Enjoy your memberships. Thank you guys for the continued support. But yeah, to keep them all like physically in line is not too bad, as long as you don't have encounters to run into. If you're in the grass, good luck. Get some repels, because moving around is going to be a pain. I can say that factually. I can say that truthfully. And I can say that as a long-term fact. I would say. But keep in mind, I've also had 1.185 million encounters that I've done with this setup. So to say that I have a little bit of experience in doing this and a little bit of patience and a lot of time into it is an understatement. So that likely is a bias to my opinion. Gotta recognize that. If Pinocchio lied that his nose will grow or not? So if he lies, he's not lying. If he says his nose will grow, I see what you mean. If he says, well, yeah, if he says it'll grow, I think it's gotta grow. Because he says it's gonna grow, and you're right, he is technically lying, because he can't control its growth. But in doing that, it's gonna grow. But because it wasn't a truth until his nose grew, I think it does have to grow. You know what I'm saying? I think it has to grow. But yeah, that would definitely get you used to it. It's been heck, I gotta close my window here, but it's been almost 2 years. Come on, console 23. Almost 2 years of running this setup live anyway. I used to Shiny Hunt in my free time with Game Boy Advances. And I did Gen 2 with 8 consoles on my own time years ago. But yeah, there's been a minute put into it. I've really designed the setup to be as simple as possible, even down to the monitor. I have 2 HDMI cables coming out of the what the frick are they called? The multi-viewers to the PC. That's the only stuff that connects to the PC. Otherwise, the monitor I have is an ultra-wide, so I can see the chat on one side, 16 consoles, and then the overlay on the other side, so I can see if there's any camera glitches or anything. And it frankly functions wonderfully. I really enjoy it. But like I said, it was all made in mind to... Oh shoot. Console 31 is not where it's supposed to be. To try to be as seamless to use as possible. Remember, if you have not dropped a like already, to do so, it would be very appreciated. It's free, and it's a great way to help support the channel. Throws the what the heck is it called? The live stream into the algorithm and allows for other people with similar interests to yourself to view it, and it'll also put this stuff in your algorithm so you can see it in the future. So if you want to tune in for some live streams, you can also consider subscribing. I wouldn't say no. We do allow it around here, but I'm excited and interested to see what my rate of encounters ends up being here, because I feel like we are not running into Digglett near as quickly as, say, you would run into a wild Pokemon in the grass. But at the same time, I had a pretty quick rate going the other day when we got this started up. Hey, it's all good, Pokemon. It's all good, dude. What do you mean you're late? Oh, you mean because you're on other streams. Yeah, that's life, man. You got to enjoy what you're doing. What if liking was not free? It would still be very much appreciated. But if liking wasn't free, then we'd have a shiny Digglett on console 27. No way, already, dude? That doesn't even look like it. Dude, no. No. That's already half of Digglett's cave. Okay. Hold up. That's console number 27. So that'll be 4-8, number 11. Okay, give me 1 sec, friends and family. I gotta go switch this out. Oh, that's crazy. Wow, it's been a while. I gotta remember what I do here. That's not it. That's not it. No. 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 Probably not. Most likely. That's most likely it. Crazy, dude. Look at that little guy. God. 27, eh? That's this one. I appreciate the gifted once again, Benjamin Davis. That was really kind of you. You didn't have to do that. Okay. So, we know this thing's gonna dig. We know it's gonna dig. You guys can hear the audio, right? Let me see. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good on the audio side of things. Beauty. Okay, so we might as well... Might as well just switch. And we'll just throw some balls. I hate catching on Japanese consoles, it's scary. Fury swipes. He can be burned, can't he? I hope not. I don't know if Fury Swipes is a physical attack. Yeah, it must be. I maybe should try to dwindle it down in HP, but it doesn't matter because we caught it. Let's go. Now, we don't get to see it added to the Pokédex, unfortunately. We won't get that on any console because we have caught a Digglett on every console. Every cartridge. But put your name suggestions down below, my friends. Members get priority name suggestions. 1 name per person, 5 letters per person, or per name rather. Yeah, and if there's enough names, we'll do a poll on it. Yeah, drop your name suggestions down below on the newly caught Shiny Digglett. While you guys do that, I'm quickly going to update the overlay. Okay, we got Digglett. Living Dex progress. Heck yeah, is now 50. I'm surprised, not a single name suggestion. Fair enough, suit yourself. I just have to name it myself. That was console number 27. That was after... Gotta fix that. Okay, 3,488. Now that brings us up to 142. So now I just got to do some math real quick. Hey, fair enough, dude. Fair enough. I mean, you could name it anything as long as it's got 5 letters. That's what matters. That is what matters. Okay, so 1185520 divided by 142. 108,349. So we went down a little bit. And that was on console 27. That's 27's third. Dig and Dug. All right. Nobody has any other suggestions. I will throw those in a poll real quick, and you guys can vote. How's that sound? There we go. Drop those votes, my friends. Let me know what you want to see named on that Digglett. Teach him how to Dougie. I like it. I'll give it a couple minutes, and once all the votes are in, we'll name it. We'll save, and we will continue. That is friggin' awesome. I suppose real quick, I'll make another file here so we can track our encounters. We only need one more phase here, and then we're literally out of Digglett's cave. Female Doug, hey man. Sometimes you gotta have a female Doug. It is what it is. We don't discriminate. Male Doug, female Doug, it's all Doug, dude. What? Oh, I didn't tie it to a file. There we are. Alright, we've got a fresh counter. We're ready to hunt once again. That is. Hey, Tony, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. What's new? What's new? Oh, my goodness. We got one more vote. Anyone want to break the tie? If not, I got to do it. If not, I got to do it. There we go. And breaking the tie. I'm going to give it 5 seconds. And in 5 seconds, if it doesn't change again, this will be the name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Victoria's Vulpix, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Shiny Pokéhunts, I appreciate you popping on in. What's new, my friend? Happy to see you here. Happy to see you here. Doug Trio, well, if we don't catch it, we have to level one up. If we get a Digglett, we just have to level it up to a Doug Trio. Either way, the next phase is the winner. But, yeah. Dig is the definitive winner. Congratulations, Cubbles. Thank you, Cubbles, for the name suggestion. Dig is the winner. It's all good. No worries, Pokéhunts. Happy to see you here, though. There's G. What's going on, Vulpix? Happy to see you in the stream. There we got Shiny Dig, the female Digglett. Let's get a second save on there. Just make sure we're good. Hey, Dark Messiah, welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How are you? We just got our first Shiny Digglett, so I'm feeling pretty all right. You figured out what you needed to with tech support, Pokéhunts? Let's get those nature guesses down below, my friends. I'm gonna go. I'll get this guy healed up, or Charmeleon, and then we'll continue. Only around 5.5k into this phase. You know what? I think. Oh, bastard. I think it's coming soon for you. I think it's coming soon for you. I think you are most definitely way overdue to have a quick phase. So. Fingers crossed. I'm praying for you, my friend. With that being said, how long? 5.5k. That's got to be what, like 4 days of hunting for you? No, that's like a week. That's like a week for you, right? Why am I here? I need not to purchase anything. I need nothing from you. Well, if it's free, I need everything from you. Okay, let's heal up real quick. And I have to check the Japanese nature chart in order to check this nature. But I am going to go on record right now and guess bold nature. 3 days, but 2 are weekend days. Those are quick then. Those are quick, dude. Obviously, weekend days give you a lot of time, but that's awesome. Remember to drop a like if you haven't already, guys. I would really appreciate it. It is the best free way to support the channel. Helps toss us into the algorithm and bring this channel into your algorithm so you can see streams once again in the future. If you haven't subscribed already and you want to see this content in the future, consider doing that. Thank you for being here, and let's reveal Shiny Dig. So this is a normal Digglett. And we got Dig. No way, dude. Oh, that's cool. I hope we get one with each ability. There's 2 abilities. Or Arena Trap, and then one more. I don't know what this is, which one it is. Well, actually, we'll have to check. Hey, Google. We'll search it up here. But that is cool. Shout out Cubbles once again for the name. I appreciate it. I really do. Oh, I'm getting a call. One sec. Sorry guys, that was my boss calling me about a job I have to get on first thing in the morning. I didn't mean to stall there, my apologies. I'm just trying to see, okay, Arena Trap is... not this one. This is the other one, so... this one is Sandvale. So we want to hope that the other one isn't Sandvale. Is it turning on now, Pokehunts? Your new PC? Okay. Now I've actually got to look at the nature. I'm guessing bold nature. I said that before. If you guys have any shiny guesses, let me know down below. What the heck is that? That's what it is. Okay, I got it right here. I've got the nature right here. With that being said, if those are... oh. If those are all of the guesses, we've got myself with bold nature. We've got Victoria's Vulpix with quirky. We've got Tokemon with impish. Let's take a second to roll the bell, members of the channel. If you want to follow along with me down below, feel free to do so. We'll roll the bell and we'll see what it is. Got shiny Pokehunts with brave nature. Which is pretty coincidental because that is a brave nature. So if you really did guess that all on your own, congratulations to shiny Pokehunts. That is awesome. Brave Nature is plus attack and minus speed, liking spicy and disliking sweet flavors. Appreciate it, Vulpix. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is a Brave Nature, so I don't know. Could be better, could be worse. I would throw it out for a back sprite, but I mean, I could for comedy's sake, but the only difference is its friggin' nose. So back sprite doesn't really exist here. One sec. Jack of Spades just DM'd me. You are correct, my dude. Okay. We're back at it once again here. Hey, Mr. Who, welcome in. Thanks for popping on by, my dude. What is going on? How are you doing? Is this one... Yeah, see, so this one's Sandvale, and this one's Arena Trap. So we did have an Arena Trap one on here already, so that'll be really good for our future hunts. With that said, we're going to get this guy straight back down into the cave, and we're going to continue hunting again, see if we can get our second Digglett today. And if we can, then we've actually got to move areas, and in which case, I guess we'll be hunting for more Arena Trap Diglets first. But what's going on, Mr. Who? What's new, my guy? Happy to have you in. Okay. We're gonna save once again right here, just to make sure that we don't lose our beloved Digglett. Oh, beautiful. I wish I saw the sparkle, but I just was not that lucky. Now I'm gonna switch the overlay back to the proper one, and then we will continue forth here. Just give me one moment. Okay, everything is back as it should be. We'll go into the 32x layout as it's supposed to be. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now the only thing I have to do is escape on all of these other ones. Make sure we didn't have a double shiny. No siree, no. And then we'll swap 27 to the same. I guess, wait, we're on save here? Okay. Save them all together, because I do like to do that. Vulpix, I want to see you get your shiny today. I want to see you get it while we're streaming. Are you hunting right now? And Poke Hunts, any luck on the Honey Tree Tuesday today? You are hunting. Let's go. Okay, wait. Why is that not working? Oh, now I'm getting a call from my doctor. Jeez, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna hunt and just not talk. Yeah, sorry guys. I just had to I had to have my doctor call me for a phone appointment because I need a note saying that I have tinnitus, so that I can get my custom hearing protection covered under my health spending account. So we're good now. We're good now. 64 encounters in. No shiny yet, but we very well might get one. So just stay tuned in. If you guys want to see another shiny, this will be the second one of the day. With that being said, I did not set a new poll, so I'm actually going to do that right now before I forget. And before you guys forget, you should definitely drop a like on the stream. It's awesome. It's great what it does. Really makes me happy. That's one of the biggest ones. But I'm going to set a poll right here, and then we'll get straight into it. Thank you guys for your patience. I do appreciate it. Will we catch, find a second shiny today? How long? If you don't speak when you type, are you really typing at all? Oh, one sec, I'm getting a call again. He had to make sure it wasn't for hearing aids. Okay, we're back at it. Will we find a second chance today? How long will it take? Yeah, we'll do 5,000. Just gonna get this typed out, and we'll be right to it, my friends. No shiny so far, but it was a Combi. Well, are you still hunting at the moment, Poke Hunts? Cobbles, you're running 9 consoles right now? Hey, Ian. It is 5:39 p.m. here in Canada. Midnight in Scotland, dang. What's it like in Scotland? Should I visit? I would like to at some point in my life. What we'll do... Okay, there we go. We got the poll all done and ready here. 9, yes. Any different ones? Are you running the new Fire Red, or are you saving that? Okay, we're back into it. We're gonna be speeding through these, especially now that I know exactly what I'm looking for. The shape in this tunnel is frankly kind of ass, dude. I don't like it. There's not enough straight room to run. With the variation between all of these consoles, it just kind of functions as a pain in the ass, actually. What did you do today? I like Jolly Billin. I just worked. Anything cool? I went and I picked up some facing rubber, so after stream I can finish the pool table rails I have. I gotta get those done, and then yeah, that was it. That was it. I'm really happy to be shiny hunting once again. Gotta listen to the sparkles. That's true, dude. That's true. That's true. Are you saying we should listen to the Digglett sparkles? Because we could. If we don't get another shiny, I'll do that at the end of the stream. If we do, then I will do it then. Are you talking for you or for me? Because for me, I only hear the sound output of one single console. I think right now it's console 17 that we're hearing. It's 1 or 17. I'm pretty sure it's 17 though. Yeah, they encountered at the same damn time, so it was pretty hard to tell which one it was, but we'll see here most likely in the next one. I'm really slow getting back into this though. It's been so long since I've had to do this. You really just have to trust your eyes. I wish there was a way that I could just hear the sparkles though, so that no matter what, if a Pokemon chose to shine, or if I found a shiny, whatever the hell you want to call it, that I would hear it regardless. But I can't. I frankly can't just have all of the console's sound going off at once. That's way too overwhelming. I feel like we should not have gotten our first shiny back that quickly, though. I feel like it should have taken longer, and for that, we're going to pay. We are going to pay. This next Digglett will probably take, like, 14,000 encounters, minimum. Maybe even 34,000 encounters. Believe it or not, it could happen, guys. Triple Nitto. So how many consoles do you have on Route 3 right now, Cubbles? Because you're still rocking Route 3, eh? Are you planning to go to Digglett's Cave at any point? I remember you brought that up on Sunday there, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure the conversation went too much further than that. What did you do today, Tokemon? Other than hopefully shower after shaving your head. I need a puff first. That's fair, that's fair. Just a singular Jigglypuff? Or are you wanting to have a few of them? If you have anything kin of my luck, you'll end up getting like probably 6 Jigglypuff. Or, I guess, you'll get, like, 6 Nidoran, and then the Jigglypuff will come eventually. Eventually. Almost 500 encounters into this phase. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it would be really easy to tell the shiny here, and when I saw the first shiny Digglett we got, even though I saw it, it wasn't as glaringly obvious as I would have hoped. So now, I'm frankly a little bit more cautious. Because then it just wasn't quite as blue as I thought it would be. Hey, smack dab in the middle, thanks for tuning on in. Hope you're having a great day. What's going on, friend? What's going on? I was burnt out today. I missed a lot of streams. And that's okay. That happens, dude. That happens. 1.186 million total Shiny Living Dex encounters. Smack dab in the middle. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. I appreciate that. It's been great having you here. Awesome having you tune in. I got college in 11 hours. Not fun, by the way. College? No, that's fair. Been there, done that. I subscribe to what you're saying. There are better things to do, that's for damn sure. In 11 hours, well, on the bright side, you have a few hours to be awake, and then still go to sleep and have a reasonable amount of time to sleep before you have to head out. If you're like me anyway, I get up and I go. I don't like or need any time to wake up. I sleep as long as I need to. My alarm's at 7:30. Yeah, so you've got not 8 hours. Why are you waking up so early? Damn, dude. Waking up way too early. Sorry, I got distracted there. We're in this full bore now. For those of you who are just tuning in, if you haven't been here before, feel free to ask any questions. You can utilize the chat commands you can see at the bottom right of the screen also, such as !objective, setup. Yeah, we are doing a Shiny Professor Oak challenge with 32 Nintendo GameCubes playing Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on all original hardware. If this is something that interests you, awesome, you're in the right place. I take a long time to functionally wake up. That's fair, that's fair. I kind of do too, in the sense that it takes me a bit to be able to actually, I don't know, have critical thinking skills after I wake up in the morning, but at the same time, I don't know, I wake up, and I drive to work, I do paperwork, I put my pot of coffee on, and I just kind of get started with my day, and I don't need to be fully at it right off the bat. I kind of, there's enough time easing into it just from there that I don't feel rushed, you know. It works for me. Why is the phone case annoying? What's wrong with the phone case? Is it perhaps user error? Before breeding, I was playing Unite. I've been ranking up quite a bit. Remind me, Pokemon Unite, what goes on there? What are the happenings? What does it do? How does it be? Because I've heard of it. I know I've talked about it before, but I'm not super familiar. It makes typing annoying. How does the case make typing annoying? Is there a cover on the screen that increases the sensitivity? If so, I know on my phone you can increase the touch sensitivity specifically for those use cases. It allows you to touch it normally while accommodating the cover on the outside, which is pretty useful. I didn't think it was for years because I didn't use it, and then once I finally got a case like that, I've loved it. Haven't went back. No joke, today or tomorrow, depending on where you live, I have a 45-minute lesson, then a 2.5-hour break, and then an 1.5-hour lesson. Yeah, it's hard to actually pay attention for that long of a period straight. I understand, like, short bursts of teaching, because scientifically that's what makes sense. That's what you're going to retain, but long-ass stretches like that, no thank you. Shu the Lombre, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in. Many festoon stations. What does that mean? Please tell me what that means. I don't know. I'm unfamiliar. What is a festoon station? The only thing I know is that if you don't drop a like on the stream, you may get kidnapped. Now, disclaimer, you may get kidnapped anyway, but the likelihood may be higher if you don't like the stream. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great day. In seriousness, if you do want to help out with the algorithm and you want to help toss this to more viewers like yourself, or you want to see this stuff more often, putting a little thumbs up on this here live stream is a great way to help out yourself. And I thank you for being here, both new and old. I appreciate everybody tuning in today. Great having you back while we are here shiny hunting for our second shiny Digglett of the day. It's not even the worst of offenders on my timetable, and how does it get worse? Let me know your sorrows. Give it to me straight. There's 5 goals you have to defend. You have one side to protect, but you also have to attack, and the other team. Oh, it's an MMO, is it? We're talking League of Legends Pokemon Edition. Is this kin to? Am I picking up what you're putting down? Is that kind of what it's like? 28 top left in the back. You betcha. You betcha, buddy. It's there, just waiting to get a shiny. Hey, memory loss. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for being here. Yeah, you betcha. We got 32 Nintendo GameCubes chilling right behind me here. You can see fire red in some of them, leaf green in other ones. All controlled by this here Nintendo Wavebird controller. Happy to have you here. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, feel free to ask. I'd love to spew any information we've got. You'll also see there's a lot of stuff within the community. ! Socials or ! Discord. There's a dedicated channels for all of it. That's a creepy ass profile pic you got, by the way. That looks like something reaching out to eat my fucking soul that I don't have. Because I know that one's coming. I will say my hair is getting much darker as I age, which is weird. As I bestow upon Unk status, it darkens before it falls gray. I seriously went to the stream, so it wouldn't change much. Well, that's... it sucks. You can't really do anything about that. That's not ideal. Not in the least. But unfortunately, it is what it is. How long do you have to deal with it? Is it for a semester, I imagine? Yeah, it's just the semester, which is nice. It's not too long. You have lessons on Fridays now? That sucks. I'm sorry. 33! I do have 33. We just don't use 33. My 33rd is the one that sits in my living room for when I actually want to play it and not just shiny hunt Pokemon. Did you pick up your shiny Ruinous Quartet in Scarlet Violet before they're gone? Is it gone yet? I'm not actually sure what we're talking about. I'm not sure what that's referencing, but the answer is no. I could, however, I've not. Are they all available? Are some of them available? Or none of them available? The whole year, not a semester, it never changes. It's staying for the whole year. Well, maybe you can make an inquiry. Is there a way to change it? Or does that just have to stay that way? Like, there's no other options for different classes. September 30th, Shiny Locked Mons via Mystery Gift. 3 are currently available. Shoot. Shoot, I should do that. Let me go see if my Scarlet Violet switches. I can plug it in later. But Victorious, I DM'd you on Discord there. You just want to send me a DM to remind me to do that. I'll see it, and I will know to do it. I don't want to put it on you, but if you could, I'd appreciate it. September 30th. So that's not too far away, but it's also not too long. I should just do it right after stream ends. You're right, smack dab. So there will be a 4th available from what I'm hearing. Is that what you're putting down, Vulpix? And these are all claimable via mystery gift. Okay. You know, maybe if that switch is charged, I could just literally do it now. No, I shouldn't get sidetracked. Dark Messiah, did I beat the 3rd gym? No! No, we still need 11 more shinies until we are allowed to even attempt the gym. And even then we're not, because we have to level up all of our Pokemon to evolve them to where we need them to be for the living dex before we're allowed to go to the 3rd gym. So we're talking probably at least a month, maybe. You know a definitive date of when that will become available? Is there a rhyme or reason to how they release, or are they just kind of doing as they do? I do need to beat Misty as well. That's very, very true. 1,000 current phase encounters we have hit, by the way. 1,000 current phase encounter. I feel like we're definitely going to be behind a little more of a wall on this second Digglett. Second Digglett. Whenever it do. Whenever it do? Is that what you're trying to say? I haven't touched my switches in a bit. I'm surprised I actually was able to read that first and foremost. But neither have I. I don't really have time. I'm at work, or I'm doing side work, or I'm streaming. It's one of the three. I had side work I was doing yesterday after I did an 11-hour day, and I've got side work to do after my full work day and stream today. Then I got side work to do after work tomorrow, and then Thursday should just be a day of stream and work. Friday, work, and then Saturday, side work and work. I'm really making myself extremely busy, but it's paying off. It's paying off. It's for my future. Oh, fair enough. I didn't know that, Vulpix. I didn't realize that. That's the only way I had to contact you, so that was the way I figured I would reach out. I'm gonna pop a great value. You guys ever see these things? Great value spicy cheese chips. Spicy queso, if you will. It's good shit, dude. Hold up, hold up. Precisely, smack dab. They are rip-off Doritos. And they're damn good. You know, sometimes I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Discord. I don't know. Sometimes I really enjoy using it, and sometimes I really don't. I think navigating it is a little bit of a pain for somebody like myself, but I don't know. There's not much I know. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Why exactly are you running two phones? One for the plug and one for the load? Is that what it is? That's what Kevin Gates said, right? If I recall correctly. Fair enough. But wouldn't you just, like, use the best one? I guess my question is, why do you use both? For example, back when I was a kid, we would use, like, a phone and an iPod at the same time, so you'd have, like, your iPod Touch and then your phone. But that's because smartphones didn't really exist. Well, they didn't exist. And then smartphones came out, and then we were like, okay, that's all you need. Which I guess that wasn't necessarily true. If you had an iPhone, yeah. But I guess no, I got an Android pretty soon after. Blackberries were kind of all the rage when I was that age, though. I watch people, watch parties and voice chats. There are some servers I don't that I don't know that talk way too much. What do you mean? What do you mean they talk way too much? Like there's just way too many chats that happen in there, so you shut off the notifications? Is that what you're saying? Because I can. This phone's my main one. GMES and contact me, her TC. Oh, games and contacts. Bro, that is not easy to read, and you fucking know that. You know that's not easy to read. Don't fuck with me. You looked at that before sending that. And before you hit send, you were like, this is a big fuck you to that guy. I get it mostly. Just there's too many fragmented words there. One guy from Twitch has so many channels, he has a huge following, I keep turning them all off, but it's still happening. Is it because he's actively adding more channels? And then the notifications just turn on for the brand new channels? I can't wait to phase the 3DS Alpha Sapphire. It's out. It's a huge pain in the ass, and the only thing that is slowing me down. What about it slowing you down? Is it just the amount of time that the encounters take? And if so, why do they take longer? Reap to Dolly. What the fuck does that mean? I'm not editing crap unless it's a bad word. Deal with it. Alright. I mean, that's a pretty bold claim. I only know how to read English. And half of that's not English. I guess I will have to deal with it, though. The reset time's slow as fuck. So, why is it slow though? Is it a soft reset hunt that takes a long time, or are the encounters just they happen really slowly? Yeah, you know what? That one was close enough. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, smack dab. So, why don't you have to download everything manually? Because, frankly, I thought you would have to download everything manually also. Damn it. Oh, moving around in here is horrible. I think Sweet Scent would really help here. I do get most of it. That can be your new phrase. Yeah, Vulpix, I'm with you though. Deal with it is it's generational, you know. Pretty crazy if you ask me. But I do get it. I do get it. You have to mash a lot with 3DS. So is there just a lot of text that happens? Like, why though? Yeah, I guess I've just never had to transfer stuff from a PC to a PC. I didn't realize it was like a phone, like where you could just use Smart Switch. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that says, Alpines. Doing Zekrom. Yeah, so that's got to be a lot of text, then, I imagine. That's likely what's really slowing you down. Probably a lot of dialogue. Fair enough. I just none of us know. None of us know except you. Nah, Wally, this is Modern Warfare 3. This is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, actually. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a great day, dude. What's going on? It's through hoop holes. So yeah, long. Okay. I don't know what a hoop hole is. What do you mean by hoop hole? I know we're talking about the Zekrom hunt, but I don't know. I don't know, bro. Yeah, he comes up from the hoop. I'm not gonna lie, I just haven't played that in near long enough for me to know anything about what that even means. It's been over 10 years, I think. Yeah, I just don't know what like the hoop is literally. Hoopa? I even less know what that means. Mythical Gen 6? Yeah, bro, I don't know. Well, the thing is, I played the game when it came out. It's just stayed there for me. I haven't played it since. In fact, because I'm old, I should know. If we're being technical. Oh, trust me, I know it's a me problem. And frankly, I'm not too concerned about it either. And that's the best part about it. The bigger me problem right now is how slow these encounters happen. Maybe not quite the speed of Zekrom, but pretty damn slow nevertheless. What do you expect? I expect that the encounters be quicker. I would say that. I would say that. Frankly, I don't know why, but it seems within this cave specifically, Pokemon do not spawn near as frequently as they would in the grass. I ain't stopping until it shines. Man, you might be up for a little while, but you will be so thankful for the sleep you get once you actually get that shiny. Just don't fall asleep once you got it, leave the console on, and then let it die, so you effectively fail it. Frankly, I just can't... I'm not even trying to understand half the shit you're typing at this point, because it takes away too much time for me to try to make up what words are when I need to be focusing my eyes on the colors. Most of these, I'm having to really raise my eyebrow and wonder what the fuck that's actually supposed to say. Yeah, I can make out, by most, I would say marginally just over half, maybe. I need some luck. I've been trying to get a 4 IV female, and they're all of them are 1 IV? I mean, I guess, logically speaking, that would be the majority of them, but that's whack. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not sure how you've even found out how to do this. You truly can type whole words. I don't know. This is This is baffling to even the most renowned of scientists. They didn't know you knew how to do it. They didn't think you could. The males are 4. So you've got 4 IV males, just not female. Why the preference? If you don't mind me asking. Ugh. Dude, I keep running down into the frickin' depths. Doesn't help there's a big damn hole in the what for the fingerprint? Keep leveling up. What do you mean by that? You just want the 4 IV females just so you have them, essentially? How hard is it to breed for like a 5 IV or a 6 IV? Girl, just take it out of the damn phone case at that point, no? Doesn't that seem like the most logical approach to this situation? Am I crazy for that? Is it wild of me to assume that that's what the case should be? Is off? I usually get lucky, but this one is not growing. Well, unfortunately, luck does have to run out at some point. You can't be lucky all the time. Don't have a phone case then? Well, I mean, just if you're like, I don't know, if you're just chilling, hanging out in your room or something. I guess I get what you mean. Like, it's nice to have the case on, but at the same time, if it's that much of a pain in the ass, don't you just say, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna take it off while I'm chilling here and then put it on if I move? Frankly, I'd probably just buy a new phone case, but I get that not everybody can do that either, so it's fair. Well, I mean, why would you dig it out anyway? If it's in the trash, I imagine it's in the trash for a reason, no? Now, the question is how you ended up with one that is equally just as trashy, yet you still have the old one in the garbage. Tells me not much time has passed. The old one was actually good? Okay, well, if it were me, then I probably would get it out of the garbage then. If it were me. Yeah, it's tattered, but this one's fucked. Really functional for its job. Is this one either, though? I don't really know if it is. This one ain't broken? Then how's it fucking up your typing that bad? It's got a hole in it. Ain't that broken? There's a hole in the side of my engine. It's probably broken. I'm gonna do the old chip bag pour here. Oh yeah. Okay, so why does it inhibit the screen? Why would it need a hole for the fingerprint instead of just being flat over top of it? I see. I see. So this is a design flaw from what I am gathering. In fairness, I think a Chinese company makes pretty much everything we consume nowadays. A large amount of everything we consume nowadays, anyway. Well, we are over 2,000 encounters into this phase, and we've got no shiny yet. However, that's just for this phase. For those of you who were not here at the start of the stream today, we did get a shiny Digglett pretty much right off the bat. His name is Dig, and he vibes, and we like him. But we need another one, and hopefully the next one has a different ability. Well, I appreciate that, Alpines. 5 minutes max. I mean, that last part kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's better than less than 5 minutes, I suppose. I am still of the thought that a new phone case would fix this. If I had to use a phone regularly that was that much of a pain in the ass for me to actually use, I don't know if I would use it. Just couldn't see myself doing it, dude. And I don't have the energy to keep deleting parts of the message when clicking, and it says the delete button doesn't work half the time. Yeah, that's a lot of inconvenience to deal with something that you use so regularly. That's a pain, man. It's a real friggin' pain, if I do say so myself. Oh, excuse me. Why does that say 24 minutes? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Weird. Finally, I got one, so next breeding session should be leveling up on IVs. You got one what? Sorry. You got a 4 IV. I see, so then are you breeding a 4 IV with a... Fair enough, Alpines. So you're gonna breed a 4 and a 5, and then that'll make you more likely to get a 5 IV? Is that how that's working? And then you'll breed a 5 and a 5, and does that get you a 6 potentially? I'm sorry if that sounds dumb, I'm not familiar, but... Oh, jeez. I mean, yeah, breeding probably is annoying in general. I'm not excited to do it. I have to do a lot of breeding in order to get a lot of the shinies we need for this challenge, and I will be ending with, like, pretty much all breeding. So that's a little whack. It's a little whack. Holy shit, dude, I'm so tired. Ugh. I can't curb it. I've been sitting here yawning for like the last 30 minutes straight. And it's just fucking happening consistently over and over. I'm hoping that's the case, but I could get lucky and get 5 IVs and has its own IV to make it 6. If it's possible, I hope it happens, dude. I know absolutely zero about breeding Pokemon at all, so I am most definitely not your resource for knowledge. However, I am your resource for positivity, and you got this, dude. Gotta be at my dad's when the ZA game arrives, since he only allows stuff that can go through the hole. What? What the hell does that mean? You got her, Pokemon. You got her, dude. Run away already. There we go. I feel like I need the luck too, dude. The mail thing. Oh, I see. I see. There's no mailbox on the front of the house. That's cool. We don't actually have those here. The mail hole in the door. Maybe some people do, but I would say 99% of people do not. Where the hell are we? This isn't a bridge. No, it is not. Hey there, Buttery Spread. Welcome on in. Happy to see you here, dude. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, we're in Digglett's cave, dude. We just got ourselves a shiny Digglett earlier on in the stream. We need one more, and then we're out of this location and on to the next, which is right back to Route 24, I believe. Oh, it's the UK. Are you mental? I don't understand. Why wouldn't you have a mailbox on the front of your house? I'm not talking mailbox on the street. I don't have a mailbox at the end of the house property line either, but you have a mini mailbox that's just mounted like on your house at the door. I'm not from the US. I'd say it's a North America thing, if anything. Yeah, that's weird. We don't have any mail stuff go through our doors at all. I mean, frankly, I think it's probably good, because I feel like you'd get drunk teenagers or something going and opening up the flap and then like pissing in your front door or something. Tell me that's not likely, because I feel like that would happen. Close enough. Buttery Spread is not having it, dude. I resent that immediately. I mean, fair, dude. I get it. You don't want to be lumped in with the group. Best of luck to you, Pokemon. Hopefully you get that 6 IV here soon. You get that perfect Pokemon, man. It's in the Dior. I don't wear Dior. Thank you, though. Very lucky. Very lucky it panned out that way, and by lucky I mean that's me. Why have no one thought of that about the mailboxes? Are you talking about the piss thing I was mentioning with the slits in the door? Or what else? What else? It's a horrible idea. The slit in the door? Yeah. Someone could piss in your house. Just seems like a bad idea. You could spray like flammable fluid through the door and then light it. I'm just saying, having an open window that anyone can put something into your house Why is that your first thought? Because when I think of a hole in the door, I think of the fact that it opens you up to malicious intent. And the first most likely thing I think would happen is you'd get somebody pissing in the door. That's my exact thought process. I hope that was thorough enough for you. I could find a way to piss in your house without the mail slot, TBH. Well, yeah, fucking walk in and ask where the washroom is. That'd be the easiest way to piss in my house, frankly. Next easiest way, sink. Definitely sink. I don't know how you're getting in there, but sink. The old classic, yo, the plumbing's out, piss in the bathtub thing, you know? I've never seen it happen before, but I think we all watched Home Alone. That's true. Although, frankly, I don't remember everything that happened in Home Alone. What happened with the slot again? Anything particular? Cubbles, happy to see you're back, dude. Happy to see you're here. Appreciate you, my dude. Genuinely, Ort, that small brain of yours. Girl. I don't know what the fuck that means. Ort. Don't know. Not familiar. Ain't watched Home Alone? Bro, that makes sense. That makes sense. If you're not like in your early mid-20s, you probably wouldn't have. Or to older, like early mid-20s or older. Oh, excuse me. Is it a bad idea? I always watch spooky stuff and somebody threw firecrackers in a house, it caught fire and everyone got stuck in the house. That's what I mean, dude. It is a bad idea. That's what he said. Not is it. That's what I'm saying, man. It allows people to fuck with your house way too easily. Like you could still hypothetically light it from the outside. But it's a lot easier to light it from the inside. I might just have to delve with it, Alpines. Bro really put quotations around people. British people really have no respect for their own language. Tell that to her, dude. Tell that to her. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just not self-respecting enough, I guess. I'm gonna check out the poll. Let's see what you guys are saying. When do you guys think that we're gonna see this next shiny? I need to go to sleep too, dude. I'm tired. The majority of you think we're gonna get 0 to 5,000 encounters. Kitty goddamn. Okay. Well, I think we'll end up going to or stopping around 5,000 today anyway, so we'll see. I could see it though, Smack. I think we'll go over odds. Off in 7 hours. Should you not be in bed? Mayhaps, if that's the case. Can't log into Twitch using the browser. When I check the recommended browser, it shows the one I'm using. What the fuck? Why? Why? That's so annoying. And so it's recommending the browser you have, and it still isn't working. And what does it say? The specific problem is. Does it give any one reason? Oh, goodness gracious, man. It's so Jover. It just says not supported. Browser not supported. Well, shit, dude. I don't know. That's peculiar. Maybe it's a permissions issue. Why oof is all I can say. I mean, it's got to be a simple compatibility issue that I don't know. I think it should be easily solvable. 3,000 current phase encounters, my friends. Maybe I need to drink some water, because holy shit, am I ever falling asleep, man. Websites are whack in general? Why do you say that? Why do you think websites are whack in general? Have you got supporting evidence for that claim? Yeah, I know, dude. That fucking AI summary is so annoying. I know that's the issue. It is often inaccurate. I argued with GPT, and I know this isn't the AI summary, but I argued with GPT for probably 10 minutes because I was trying to quickly figure out if I was able to shiny hunt Digglett before beating Misty. And the thing is, AI off the bat told me yes. And then afterward, it was like, oh, wait, I found this caveat. No. You most definitely cannot. And then I was like, okay. I did some more research, and I was like, well, these 3 sources say that I can, and it kept checking and being like, well, they're wrong. I'm sorry. But you most definitely have to do this. And I finally told it again. I was like, the trigger for the cop moving from in front of the house to Route 5 is talking to Bill. And it's like, oh my god, you're right. I'm so sorry, my bad. So I literally, I asked the AI, I said, how did you make that mistake? And it spent like 3 minutes calculating an answer. And it was bullshit. It was bullshit. Dark Messiah, can you get a yeah? Yeah. There you go. You've got it. Just for you, my friend. Just for you. Holy shit, I'm tired, man. I'm very tired. I might call it early today. Yeah, AI in general is not reliable, dude. It's reliable for... No, it's really not reliable at all. It's unfortunate, but it's not. You're welcome, Dark Messiah. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed that, yeah. As much as I enjoyed doing it for you. But yeah, there's been times where I've tried to use AI, like information from AI, not necessarily just like for photo editing or anything. And I've tried to use it in such a way that it was just a help to me, and it was able to, you know, lead me in the right path or something. But oftentimes, and by oftentimes I mean most of the fucking time, man, it was just hella inaccurate. Sorry, I shouldn't say it was inaccurate most of the time. I would say most of the time it was unreliable, because you can get it to change its answer, just depending on how you speak to it. I have nothing against AI being used to advance medical research, disable people, etc. It's generative AI I'm against. I mean, fair enough. It's literally not good for the environment because of the resources it uses, one. I might be incorrect, but I think that's the case. And two, I mean, it creates bullshit. And a lot of it is just information that unfortunately is not actually helpful to people. Sorry, we gotta move forward here. So I'm wondering how long it's gonna take us to hit 2 million total encounters. I want to say, do you guys think we could hit 3 million before the end of next year? Before the end of 2026? Do like 1 point something million in a year? If we go back to regular shiny hunting schedule? Yeah, generative AI. Oh, sorry, you're talking to Pokemon. I didn't read that. What are you guys talking about? I only use Google and YouTube for info. Yeah, so a lot of like the AI summaries you get from Google, ChatGPT's generated responses, photo and video generation. We're referring to all of those through AI and how they've been integrated into search engines, and well, I mean, they've just been integrated into as much as they can integrate AI into anything at this point. There's a real heavy push. And I don't like it. Frankly, just the lack of reliability is the issue. If it was more reliable, I would be less concerned. No, not all AI is bad, but unreliable AI is. What the hell's the point of it? I'm supposed to be able to trust it. If I can't trust it, then why would I use it? Well, now you know, Pokemon. Now you know, dude. Well, yeah, and I mean, AI comes down to how your photos are taken too, right? Like, your photos have AI touch-ups on them, just like live. You don't even get to see them; they just happen. But there should be a point where generative AI is not unreliable. It shouldn't be. It should be generated based on objective fact. But I think the issue is, and will continue to be, with AI, the fact that there's so much, like, there's so many untruths on the internet. There's so many false things that, how can it ever really source and tell the difference between the truth and what's not? How does it see between the lines? The ones and zeros. How do you know which ones and zeros are right and which ones and zeros are wrong? And I would agree with that. I would agree with that smack dab. People are genuinely failing because they cannot rely on an AI. Well, they're failing because they try to rely on AI. Back when I was in school, the most we would do is use Translate for a class that you took a second language in. That was it. Or Google, straight up Google. That's it. I meant in exams. Well, don't they have rules that you can't have your fucking phone in an exam? Teachers can just take your phone and put them in a fucking... they have those, like, pouches you can put on doors and stuff. Oh, I see. I get what you're saying. Sorry. Not trying to be dense there, I get you. Well, yeah, and the unfortunate fact is it makes people very confidently incorrect. Because AI tells you, and you're like, oh yeah, that's true. It's true, AI told me, man. It's not good. It's not good. I've had to tell coworkers sometimes, like, hey, you can't just rely on what that says about whatever, you know, you're looking for a compatibility for a part. You can't just take the AI summary and trust it. You need to do your own diligence, and even then, you might not get the best answer that you want. I know, I follow that subreddit. I love it. I think I do anyway. If I don't, then I used to. Ow. I have like a splinter in my finger. Or something. It might not be a splinter. You know, on the bright side, there's no bad phases in here. The only phases in here are, I mean, they are one and the same, essentially. Means no matter what, you're out in 2, but it's sad. But yeah, man, using AI to give you all of your answers is not a way to intelligence, that's for sure. We call it artificial intelligence for a reason, right? At least £49 from the pre-order code goes through for ZA. I still really want to get that, but I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm just not going to get a Switch 2 for it, so I guess I'll just get it for the Switch 1. I think today I'm gonna end the stream around 7 p.m., which is in 15 minutes or so. I don't know. I may stay a little bit longer. What do you guys think? Then we can maybe get another Digglett in another stream. But then again, we can keep going here. I don't know. I'd like to hear your opinions. AI sucks and needs to be stopped. I don't know if I would say needs to be stopped. Why would you say that, Cubbles? Yeah, I would like to get it, and I would like to play it on stream. Now the thing is when it comes out, I don't know the date yet. It is a nice chill hunt. I'm having a fun time with it, but the thing is, Mario, is it's still... Sorry guys, I'm just grabbing some peppermint oil to put on my mustache to wake me up here. But it's kind of hard because even when I did see the shiny Digglett, the Noah's wasn't really quite different enough to blow it right out of the water and make it super, super obvious. I'll see if I can stay up a little bit longer with this peppermint oil strat. Oh! That's fair, Pokemon. That's fair. I'm gonna see how I feel. Oh, I feel like the peppermint oil's burning my eyes here. Hola, San, ¿cómo estás? ¿Es un buen día para tú? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay. We gotta get out of here. There we go. Not all AI is bad for definition. We use all kinds of AI every day. Yeah, without even knowing it. The one that shocks me the most that a lot of people don't realize is the phone camera. Is that you take a photo and then the camera improves your photo with AI, at least on Android. Hey, Charizard, welcome back. Happy to see you here. What's going... Fudge. What's going on, Charizard? What's new? How's life treating you? Yeah, we did get a Digglett. We got it just today. Very, very happy with it. Our good old friend, San. It's all good, Smack Dab. It's all good. Mine's pretty rusty too, but I will try my very best. I thought I just ran away from a shiny that would have sucked. ¿Cómo estás just means how are you? The phone itself is an AI by definition. I guess on its own it technically is. Yeah, I suppose it's so, eh? Do you want to see the Digglett, Charizard? I could pull it up for you. Oh goodness, dude, my eyes are watering way too much. Bien, Belén. Solo que está lloviendo mucho y quede como pollido con la lluvia. Just show me a wild one. Well, I can keep on trying. Just give me a sec, because that's my own fault. Yeah, it's most definitely my fault. I need to run a translate on that real quick, because there's like 3 words I don't get in there. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. It's I'm sorry, son. Lamento que te haya llovido. Lo siento, San. Guys, what San is saying is that San got caught in the rain and got soaked. That's kind of your own fault there, yeah. Yeah, that one Digglett, I didn't even think about that. That Digglett does make 50, and damn, yeah, that's pretty much a third, because you just got 151. If you take the legendaries out of it, you're much further than a third across. That is wild. That is wild. I didn't really look at it in that way of a milestone, Charizard, until you said it. Thank you. I'm still 3 to 4 away from 1 out of 2. Sorry, I don't... What do you mean from 1 out of 2? Oh, dude, that was... Oh, 3/4 away from half. Bro, I'm dumb. I didn't read that as a fraction. So you're 3 to 4 away from half. So you and I are pretty much right in the exact same spot then. Or no, sorry, I'm a third away. You're way further ahead of me. I'm stupid. My bad. No. Yes, I know fractions. Unfortunately, I know them all too well. They're a part of my daily job. A ustedes no les pasado ese Eso que los agarra la lluvia y no tienen para... Oh, poor bastard. I gotta translate what I want to say back there. Oh, I just got a notification saying it's gonna rain. Supongo que ya sabes qué artículo tendrás la próxima vez. Yeah, do what you gotta do, Alpines. I mean, you gotta sleep. That's life. I can't blame you. Okay, let's keep on looking here. Every time I open my eyes wide, I get that kind of burn in my eyes from the fucking peppermint oil on my face. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. You'll catch up quick with those 32. That's true. Hey, no worries, no worries. Gotta do what you gotta do, Alpines. We'll see you when we see you. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you popping on by. I mean, hopefully I do, but there's a lot of hunts that will definitely keep me back, like Grimer, for example. You know, I have to get Grimer by fishing in a pond where it's a 1% spawn. And I'm pretty sure I need 2 of them. That sucks, dude. Yeah, I've got 32, but that's not going to speed me up that much. I'd love to say it would, but I don't think it's going to be as helpful as I would like it to be. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Remember, if you guys haven't dropped a like already, I would really appreciate if you did so. It is free, and it is the best possible way to show some love to the channel, push us into the algorithm a little bit more, and keep us in your algorithm if this is the kind of content you like to see. Thank you for being here, and I hope you're having a fantastic day, everybody. I'm going to do a fishing hunt and an egg hunt once I get the second Machoke, so I won't be making much progress either. What's drawing you to want to do that? Either of them, both of them. What's your reasoning behind your goal? If you don't mind me asking. You should skip that part and wait for Cinnabar? I can't, dude. That's the whole part of the challenge. It wouldn't be a Professor Oak challenge if I did it any other way, unfortunately. I am heavily bound to exactly what I am doing. And the plan has to be the plan, Stan. I'm with you. I would love to do it in some different way, but unfortunately, ain't the way she goes. 4,000 current phase encounters, by the way. I try to do 2 eggs a year, so I'll probably not get it until 2026. Fishing is going to be tough, so I want to start on those 2. Fishing shouldn't be too tough, because at least you don't have the timed button presses. When you have those, that's a huge pain in the ass, but that should save you a decent amount of BS, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it will. For those of you who are curious, by the way, shiny hunts are going to be pretty regular over the next little while. It's been a long time since we've done them, so these are going to continue to be what we see for the most part for a little bit. I want to make sure that we make a lot of progress in our decks. I just want to get ahead. I want to keep on going. It's been too long since we've gotten to farm these shinies, dude. Yeah, but still slow with the one console compared to random encounters. That's fair. I've never actually compared them side by side to see We're at half odds, 4096. Will we get a shiny on 4096? Doesn't look like it. I've never actually compared them side by side to see how much of a difference it makes time-wise between them, but hopefully it's not too much longer. There's at least 9 fishing hunts you'll need. Wow. Yeah, you've got quite a few fishing hunts to do then. Damn, dude. I bid you best of luck on that. Yeah, I think I might call this in a couple minutes for the day, and then come back on Thursday for a longer hunt. I don't know. I'd like to stay a little bit longer, but I would also like to see more than one actual stream for the Digletts too. You know, I don't necessarily want to get them all done just in one, so I feel like it might be best push it ahead a little bit. And by that I mean push it ahead to just make sure that we can shiny hunt on Thursday also. I will make sure that I'm off work in time to do so. Once again, I've been working late and kind of letting that push streams recently, but I don't want that to be the case. I want to make sure that we're consistent, and I want to make sure that we're really grinding towards the ultimate goal here, you know? But yeah, maybe we'll go to 4,500. What are all of the fishing hunts you'll need, Vulpix? Your greeting was very warm and welcoming. I'm happy. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, dude. As I always try to be, you know, welcoming and in a good mood. Being in a good mood is very important when it comes to streaming, I will say that. Remember, if you guys haven't already dropped a like so far, please feel free to do so. It is free. It helps out the channel a ton. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Yeah, like you'd think it'd be easy, but it's quite the pain in the ass, honestly, trying to tell the difference here between all these guys. I'm honestly surprised I did not run away from that shiny Digglett earlier. It just wasn't obvious enough. Hey, Kyle Jin, welcome on in. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being here today. What's going on, my friend? For those tuning in or who have been here for a while, just know we are rounding off the stream at 4,500 current phase encounters. Thank you very much for leaving the like, Kyle. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I'm gonna do that so I can get my pool table rails done, so I can drop those off to Buddy tomorrow and get them on his table. Yeah, but mostly I want to make sure that we leave some Digglett for another stream. I don't want to get them all done in one stream. I say that, and this is going to be one of those paradoxical moments where you fast forward like 6 months later, and we never got another shiny again. I mean, Nidoran happened once, and Nidoran can happen again, dude. Beggars cannot be choosers, especially when it comes to shiny Pokemon. Memories of a different time, Cubbles. The dawn of the Nido. I guess we'll round off at it'll be still 4,500, but we're about to hit 1.19 million. Ever reached first and or second badge yet? We've got the first badge, yep. Second badge, we need, I think, 11 more Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it's 11 more Pokemon until we can get the second badge. But then we also need to level up and evolve our Pokemon. One, oh, you know what? I'm gonna blue ball it a little bit there. We're gonna stop at 1.19 million. That's a big, nice, flat number. Hey, Nick Gamer, welcome on in. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being here. What's going on, my friend? What's going on? Last week and this weekend I've been dropping the drink emoji and everybody's stream to see the reaction, and they talk to me more. They see you as a party man, my friend. They see you as the party man. That's what I'm thinking, Pokemon. Yeah, I know. I wanna stay a little longer, but I just want to make sure that we get another Digglett stream. Let me see one thing. Let me see one thing. Said I'm gonna let him get away with it. Well, that was kind of him anyway, hey. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, guys. This is gonna be it for the day, and then we'll be back. We'll be back on Thursday, 10:30 p.m. UTC, and we will be streaming once again. So we'll raid out to 40 cakes here if we can, and then yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back on Thursday. W Cubbles. I know today wasn't quite as long as I claimed it was gonna be, but we found the shiny early on. So hey, take it easy, Dark Messiah. Take it easy, Cubbles. Take it easy, Pokemon. There we go. Raid out to 40 cakes. Set that out. Hashtag a Billin Raid when we head out there. Remember, if you haven't already, to drop that like before we head out today. It's been a fantastic time. If you guys haven't been here before, my name is Billin Flange. Hi. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 10:30 p.m. UTC. We shiny hunt on 32 Nintendo GameCubes, as well as play some other games. If you want to see that in the future, feel free to pop in and see us do that. Exclamation Discord, exclamation mark socials. You can go to the link in the description or in the bio, wherever links are usually found, to find the rest of the socials. Hi, Pokehunts. Hi. But also bye. We're going to be heading out here. Hashtag Bill and Raid when we head her out. Thanks for being here. Take her easy. Stay safe. Peace out.